Hi, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, my dear fellow Toastmasters joining from Qatar, New Zealand, and all over the world. Welcome all of you for District Club Growth Training. Thank you very much for joining this training in a busy Saturday night. I say busy because these days everywhere having the club contest. As a tradition, I would like to recall our district mission. We build new clubs and supporting all clubs in achieving excellence. Before start the meeting, I would like to recall our few ground rules. Please keep your mic off and camera on. If you need any assistance, please use the chat option. I'm your Zoom host. For better experience for the session, please keep in speaker view. And if camera is on, please avoid taking food during the meeting. And please keep your mobile in silent mode. Speakers kindly avoid taking taboo topics. And last but not least, this meeting is recorded. Having explained the ground rule, it's my duty to invite our presiding officer for tonight. Actually, for him, there's no need any introduction. He's a double DTM and he's our leader. And the one thing is, I want to tell, if you call him in any issue, he have a positive answer. Whatever the problem, he's giving a positive feedback, and even we cannot imagine that positive feedback. So, so let me invite our district leader, DTM Rajesh VC. Virtual screen is yours. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, Sampath, our IT manager, the man who is empowered with all the IT skills, even being a finance specialist. Program Quality Director, Toastmaster Ravi Shankar, Club Growth Director, Distinguished Toastmaster Sabina, Past District World #1 District Director, Distinguished Toastmaster Sayalan Kailaya Pillai, our trainer for today, Distinguished Toastmaster Asha Shiju, and as well as our Distinguished Toastmaster Tayalan. Fellow leaders and members of District 116, congratulations for being the members of the world's one of the best districts. When I had been to media training last week, one thing people look at us as is about being the center of excellence in Toastmasters. People at global level speak about District 116 as these are the people who have solutions for every Toastmasters activities. Whatever thing is going on globally, but they say that Toastmaster activity in Qatar is somewhat which has to be learned. And the reason for this is all of you sitting in this room. It is because every members of and leaders of District 116 take that ownership in leading the district. Not just being a member, it's about, as the tagline says, where leaders are made, and everyone in this room are leaders. As our Sampath started saying that with a quote, alone we can do little, together we can do something great. A quote by Helen Keller. When we speak about club coach, this statement has a lot of meaning. There are two things which we learn very specifically in club coach, which both of the trainers will not speak. Why? Because it is neither in the books nor written anywhere. It's what I have learned from my experience. One is you learn the art of being a consultant. A club coach is appointed to a club when there are no hopes with those members in the club. They realize that we need support from outside. We need that strength from outside to take the club to the next level. But those members who are there in the club are enthusiastic, energetic, and they have hope that someone would come and help us. That is where a club coach comes into place. And he acts as a consultant and he helps the club to take it further. And this word consultant is nowhere in the book of Toastmasters. This is what I learned out of being a club coach. Finding solution for every problem. And there we learn one art is, and that statement goes like this. If you become master of solution, if you look at solutions, you become master of solutions. If you look at problems, you become master of problems. The choices with each one of us, whether we want to concentrate on problems or solutions. The second thing what we learn is we learn to ask right questions. Never in Toastmasters leadership experience or member experience, we never get a chance to ask right questions and understand where we do stand. And here we get an opportunity to ask right questions and understand how we move forward, how we can help you, how we can support you. These two things, asking right questions and being a consultant, is nowhere in the books of Toastmasters. This is what I personally learned when I became a club coach. There, the direction took somewhere else. Today, for me, when I look at clubs, starting a club is like a cakewalk. Making a club distinguished is much better, easy than that. So every activity, when we take that in that direction and in a learning spirit, there is something great to achieve and great to learn. In that process, it's not that we are benefiting, there are other 20 people who benefit out of it. And indirectly, being a club coach, you are helping those leaders in the club who are energetic, enthusiastic to take their leadership to the next level. And those members who joins the club to better themselves, to improve themselves. What best can a club coach do? Indirectly helping yourself and directly helping others. This is one of the best things which I have learned being a club coach. With this note, I'll leave you with a one quote by Oprah Winfrey. She says, "People forget what you did, people forget what you said. People will never forget how you made them feel." Being a club coach, you will make them feel that you are a member of a distinguished club. And being a member of distinguished club is a privilege and honor. And for you as a club coach, it's a legacy to live. Let's live that legacy. Let's make the members of those clubs proud and privileged. With this note, I'll hand over this control to the master of ceremony, a lady who's always calm, cool, and composed. The commitment of dedication of this lady is admirable. Now it's early morning 5 from where she is speaking. And she is the master of ceremonies for today. She has ensured that everything goes well. She has checked that each and every individual has been given their introduction or not. Even though I was not supposed to give her the introduction, even she wanted my introduction. Later on, when I sent her, she told that, "Rajesh, now we are okay. Though I did not want to introduce you, though I don't have to introduce you, but I want that you are prepared. What else can MC done?" Put your hands together to welcome calm, cool, and composed, the hardworking, a committed and dedicated Toastmaster of District 116. Though she is now in New Zealand, but she is our own Rinku Saha. The screen is yours, Rinku.
Thank you, District Director, Distinguished Toastmaster Rajesh VC, for that warm introduction. I'm humbled and honored. Good evening, District 116. It's such an honor to be the Master of Ceremonies and share the virtual stage with each one of you. Actually, I was not given a choice by District Club Co-Director Sabina MK, but to be the MC. Hence, here I am. Ladies and gentlemen, honestly, it gives me an immense pleasure to welcome you all to District 116 Club Growth Training today. Integrity, respect, service, and excellence. These are the core values of Toastmasters. Service means stepping up when required to help the club function as a stellar learning environment for the benefits of all members. Fellow Toastmasters, I want to thank you for stepping up and showing your interest to be a club coach. A big round of applause for all the aspiring and experienced club coaches present out there. Before I proceed further, let me quickly go through the agenda. We have two trainers with us tonight. First trainer will talk about the roles and responsibilities of a club coach. And second trainer will talk about wifey. Men, don't get excited. It's not about your wife or other's wife. Mention wifey, it's completely related to club coach program. There will be a question answer related to club coach program. There will be end of the training. Please feel free to send your question to me privately, or you may directly ask to both the trainers. Thank you. I would like to introduce my one and only partner in crime tonight is the timer. He is a Toastmasters since 2006, held various roles at club, area, and division levels. Hails from God's own country, very humble and a great leader, Toastmaster Sajeev Krishnan. He has been already briefed about the timing guidelines by each trainer. Let's move on to the first training session. Are you all ready? Our first trainer is a resident of Qatar for last 28 years. He is a Toastmaster for the last 17 years, and his leadership journey started with Surgeon at Arms, followed by Vice President Membership, Vice President Education, and President of Qatar Toastmasters Club. He served the district as an area director, division director, club growth director, program quality director, and reached the position of District 116 Director in 2020-2021, leading the district to world's #1 position. He was instrumental in chartering new Toastmasters Club for corporate schools and various communities. He chartered Stafford Toastmasters Club when he was the area director in 2013. He is the founder counselor of Qatar Gavels Club that was dedicated for developing youths. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to add few more words for this leader tonight. No doubt, he is a valuable asset to District 116 and to the entire Toastmasters fraternity. A very transparent leader who is open and accessible to all. While he was going through a biggest challenge in his personal life in 2021, he still continued to serve District 116 and made our district #1 district in the world. A genuine, humble, and an amazing human being. He is none other than distinguished Toastmaster Thailand K, who is ready to share his knowledge with us today. A big round of applause to welcome him on the virtual stage. Distinguished Toastmaster Thailand, the stage is yours.
Thank you. Thank you, my dear Rinku, for that wonderful introduction. You made my day. So that is a great motivation that I got it now to move on. First of all, everyone can see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah,
we can
okay.
see.
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
Great. District 116 Director, Distinguished Toastmaster Rajesh VC, Program Quality Director, Toastmaster Ravi Shankar, Club Growth Director, Distinguished Toastmaster Sabina MK, District Retention Chair, Distinguished Toastmaster Rinku Shaha, District Officials, Club Officials, Toastmasters, and aspiring club coaches. Good evening to all of you. It is a great pleasure for me to once again be with all of you in yet another training program. So I was assigned the roles and the responsibilities of a club coach, And for all of your information, club coach appointment and the roles and responsibilities have changed over the last 2 years. Some new things have been added into the requirements. So I had to do my homework before I come on that. So I did my work. Let us see how we can take it up. Thank you, our CGD, for giving the opportunity for presenting this. First, let us see what is the roles and responsibilities. Before that, I wanted to see what is the club coach appointment. Before the appointment, what all we need to do. First, a club to be a member, we have to appoint a club coach. That club should have minimum of 3 members and the maximum of 12 members. That means if a club is having only 1 or 2 members, we cannot appoint a club coach. Same way, if a club is having, say, for example, 13 or more members, we cannot appoint a club coach. Number 2 is district director is the one who has to appoint the club coaches, and usually district director delegate that responsibility to program quality director or a club growth director to appoint the club coaches. But in district 116, he delegated that to club growth director Sabina MK DTM to do that work. CGD appoint coaches based on recommendations from retention team, and the retention team is Ringu Saha DTM, the team leader. Then we have Vimal Raj DTM, Sajeev Krishnan, and Ashokan Kandi, and Distinguished Toastmaster Mani Roy as the team members there. And then I wanted to tell you one thing: club should not hesitate to appoint coaches. Sometimes club have something. Even when I was a club growth director, I had a challenge with one club. No, they were having less than 12 members. Several approach we did. They said, no, we don't want to appoint a club coach. It is a shame for us to appoint a club coach, so we will do ourselves. Right? There is nothing like having a shame or anything to appoint a club coach. It is a support, additional strength you will get if you are getting a club coach appointed. So feel free to request your CGD team or your area director, division director to get a club coach appointed. The number 6, club officers of the club to be coached, and the club coaches should have completed club coach program training module in the base camp. This is something new, recently added. So that means if you are appointing a club coach for a particular club XYZ, the club officers of that club XYZ, as well as the club coaches, 1 or 2 club coaches who are appointed, they have to go through this education module on club coach program training module in the base camp. They have to click that. Only then the club will get the club coach assigned. When the club growth director send the application to the world headquarters for appointment, so all these club coaches has to sign, as well as club president or the person assigned by the club president, another officer, they also have to sign the club coach appointment form. Only then it will be done. In that form also, it is very clearly mentioned that they have done this training module. This is something new. Please take note of that. Now let us see who can be a coach. Number 1, we request an experienced Toastmaster to be a club coach because they know what are the procedures, how the club is done. Second one, I would say it is a must that coach should have been an active member of Toastmaster for minimum 1 year. So anybody is less than 1 year in Toastmaster, they are not eligible to be appointed. And served as a club officer for 1 annual term or 2 semi-annual term. Normally, this part of the world, we have the club officers elected for 1 year straight. But there are some other places, they have a club officers elected for 6 months. In that case, 2 6 months term, they can combine together as a 1 year annual requirement. Number 4, this is my opinion, that is, if the club coach served at least as a vice president membership, vice president education, and president, or at least any 2 of these roles. The reason is these 3 roles are very, very critical for a club to run. And if they have not worked on, performed on these roles, it is sometimes difficult for them to understand what is this requirement, right? So better ideal candidate should be served any of these roles, but that is not the requirement of Toastmasters. It's just I added here. But as far as Toastmasters is concerned, they should have served club officer, any officer, at least for 1 year, 1 annual year. Then this is something very important. They should not be a member of a club in the last 6 months. That means a person is a member, a person who is a current member of the club cannot be a coach, or the person has not renewed the last membership, but that person was a member until, say, September end. They also cannot be a club coach. That is very, very important. Then they should have completed minimum level 2 of pathways, or if they are from the old traditional program, they should have completed either advanced communicator bronze or advanced leader bronze. These are the 3 requirements, either 2 pathways or advanced communicator bronze or advanced leader bronze. Then responsibilities of a club coach. First and foremost, have a positive mindset. Why I am saying this? When you are appointed as a club coach, the club is having some struggles, challenges. That is the reason you are going there. So there may be some kind of negativity, some kind of different vibes will be there in the club. So when you go there, go as with the open mind and the positiveness in you. When you go there, people should feel the positiveness. That is a first and foremost. There's nothing in the textbook, but I am putting it because this is very, very important. Second, build rapport with club officers and members. Only then your life will be little easy. Instill enthusiasm, camaraderie, and create a structure within the club. So that enthusiasm, once you go there now, because a club having a challenge, there will be less enthusiasm. Maybe sometimes members also will have some kind of a discomfort with each other, or some challenges are there. No, you go there, try to change this atmosphere there. Go to the people, talk to them, make them all feel as a one team. No, that is very, very important. Then assess the club environment and recommend best practices for the success. So you are appointed as a club coach, you don't go and jump immediately. Yes, we have to achieve distinguished club program or something like that. No? First, understand where they stand, how many members they have, how many educational achievements they have achieved. So what is the roadmap for that club? No, those things you have to understand, work on that, then do that. Attend club officers meeting. Say, you are a coach, you have all the right to attend club ExCom. The club ExCom only, they are going to discuss all these procedures and policies, what they are going to adapt to the club. So that, if you are not there, then you don't know what is happening in the club. So please make it a point. And my request is, if nowadays clubs are having an ExCom group, you can ask them to add you also into the ExCom group. You are aware of what is there, and make it a point to attend that ExCom meeting. And even there, you can give your thoughts and suggestions, guidance also. Work with club officers to develop club success plan. So this is when you are appointed as a club coach, you check with them whether the club is having a success plan. Is that all the members who have been identified to give the DCP points, are they all still having the membership or not? Those things you understand. Then sit with the ExCom to prepare and finalize I'd say revise the club success plan, I would say. Then motivate the members to strive for distinguished club program recognition. Because you have been appointed to bring back the club into the normalcy and ensure that you make the club distinguished. That is your main assignment. So you need to work with the people, and for that, you have to do a lot of motivation to them. And please, for God's sake, don't give orders. Be part of the team. I have came through the ranks of Toastmasters leadership up to the district director. Believe me, not a single time I gave the order. Every time I want them to feel that I am part of them, and we work together to achieve our goals. Because it is a voluntary organization. Everybody have their own priorities and problems. So we need to talk in such a way they are getting motivated to do what we expect them. And make sure that club conducts quality meetings. After a club coach is appointed, if the club meetings are not quality, that means something is wrong. So from the day one you are appointed, make all the efforts to ensure club is having quality meetings. Sometimes it may be difficult every meeting to be quality meeting, but at least you need to strive for it. That is very, very important. Only then you will be able to get that enthusiasm of the members growing, and you will be able to achieve the DCP standards also. Next is continuing now. Ensure mentors are assigned for each new member. So you are going there as a club coach. The club is having less than 12 members. So you are going to bring in more members. So when the members are coming, if they are totally new members, please make it a point to ensure they have been appointed proper mentors and they have been oriented. That is very, very important. Do not bring temporary members only for a few months. Time and again, this happens. Even I am part of that crime as well. Because when we appoint club coaches, we wanted to make every club as a distinguished. What happens is club coaches try to bring some members, usually a dual member, and make that club number set to get that distinguished club. But the sad part is, after a few months, we will not see them. Even very pathetic situation is, some of these members, they don't even attend the meeting. Only for the namesake, only for the roll number, they are there as a member. They don't know. Please work. Now you have 6 months to work nicely so that you don't have this kind of members in your club that you are going to coach. Unless advanced clubs avoid existing, that means dual members. Why I am saying is, if it is an advanced club, sometimes advanced clubs have a condition that they can take only dual members. Some clubs have that condition. In that case, you have to go for dual members. Others try to bring in new members. That is the need of the hour for our district also. No, try to bring. There are a lot of people still they don't know what is Toastmasters. So advertise or speak to your people and bring them. Leave a legacy. Today, district director said, yes, you will have to leave a legacy. Yes, that is, if you are leaving a legacy, that means after you finish your club coach term, next year or the following year, no need to appoint another coach. Why I am saying is, this is something heartbreaking. There are some clubs, year after year, we appoint coaches. Coaches come, they work for it, they get the credit, so they get the club coach credit, and they get the district leader position credit also. And after that, that particular coach also not to be seen the next year, and the members whom they brought also not there. This is something actually, it's a suicide, I would say, but they don't feel that. Because for them, the credit is the only thing that matters. They are very, very, in my term, if I have to say, they are very selfish Toastmasters. They really make the Toastmasters program in jeopardy. So so you be a sincere person to do justice to the role and leave a legacy. When I said that, some people, they don't know, but there are people who take the club coach program, and after that 2-3 years, even more, they are with the club. Even they get the credit, still they continue and guide the team. Even today, our next trainer also, if my memory is correct, Asha Shiju, she was a club coach for 2 clubs, I guess, and she is still supporting them. So that is the level of legacy that we need to do to the people, our club. Minimum 6 months to be a coach as of 30th June. Now, if you are appointed, ensure that your club coach appointment is effective from minimum 1st of June, 1st of January, so that as of 30th June, when you are closing, your 6 months is completed. That is very, very important. That is one of the prime criteria for a club coach. Coach cannot become a member of a club that they are coaching. Earlier, club coach can be a member of that new club where they are assigned as a coach. But the new rule says they cannot be a club member of that club. They must complete and submit club coach preliminary report within 30 days of appointment. These are all something new come in. Hope all of you understanding. Once you are appointed as a club coach, within 30 days, you have to submit a preliminary report. Then every 60 days, you have to submit the club progress report. It's not that you have been appointed, you relax until end of June, or rather until 15th of June, then suddenly bring some people and somebody come with the DCP point and make this thing. Sorry, every 60 days you need to submit your report. So they are expecting you to do the work. Then finally, submit club coach final report once your term of service has ended. This is the final thing, what you need to do to ensure that your club coach assignment is completed and your club is achieved, right? Achieve the result what you are going to do. The reason why I put it in red is to ensure this is something critical. You must do that. Again, I tell you one thing. Sometimes I wonder how come Toastmasters International give district leader credit to a club coach. Okay, when they introduced that time the old traditional program was getting ending. So they wanted to make a lot of people to become DTM. That is one of the reasons they gave the district leader credit, and people have doing it. In that, what has happened is sometimes people become a coach for 2 months and make the club district with their effort as well as somebody else's effort and get that leadership. So that means district director, area director, and other district officers, they are working for 1 full year, struggling hard and earning that credit. And club coaches come simply 1 or 2 months, get the credit. That is the reason now they made it 6 months. At least 6 months they have to work as a club officer. So rather the period. And also they have given these 3 requirements. So this was not there earlier. I don't know, last year, but previous year and all, this was not there. So this is something they wanted you also to prepare some report and give it to them. It is actually, I would say it is a good move. Okay. So be ready to ensure that you prepare the reports and give it. So another thing also, when you give the report, district trio can see what is happening in that team. Retention team can get the copy from the CGD, and also world headquarters also will know what is happening in that particular club. Maybe sometime people will leaders will come up with something. They will say, okay, Baba, what you are doing is not correct. Why can't you do change courses on this? Instead of doing this, why not this one? So everybody, they will join hands to ensure that you achieve what is assigned to you. Okay. So please ensure that is done. Now, club coach credit and district leader credit, how it should be done. Club to achieve distinguished or better status as of 30th June, following the completion of the minimum 6-month requirement. Okay. So that means if you want to claim the credit for the club coach, forget about the district leader credit now. I'm talking about only the club coach credit. For that credit, if you have to get it, you have to, the club where you are coaching, that club should be getting the distinguished club or higher, means select distinguished or president distinguished. And also, you should have served minimum 6 months in that role as a club coach. Okay. The next is, if you want to get the district leadership credit, okay, because that is required for your DTM also. For that, your club where you are coaching, that club should have minimum 20 or members. Plus, that point number 1, that is nothing but achieving the distinguished status or more. Okay. Now, some of you may ask me, so if you have to become a distinguished club, we should have minimum 20 members. It is not necessary, right? When you take up a club coach, so that time, if the club is having only 10 members, right? Net growth of 5 members. That means next time you add 5 members, and as of 30th June, you are having 15 members, till that club can be distinguished or select distinguished or president distinguished club. Okay. With that, your club coach credit, you will get it. But you will not be eligible to get the district leader credit. To get the district leader credit, you need to do little extra to ensure that 20 members are there. Take another example. Now, you are taking up a club. That club is having, say, for example, as of now, say only 8 members are there. So that means 8 plus 5, 13. If you have a membership of 13 members, still your club can be distinguished or select distinguished or president distinguished based on the DCP achievements. But for you to get the district leadership credit, you need to, from 8, you have to add another 12 members to achieve that. Okay, only then you will get this district leader credit. Hope all of you understand this very, very clearly. When I say that you add, it is not your only work. You need to work with the club EXCOM, club members. No, motivate all the members to bring some guests. Motivate the our club EXCOM to bring some guests and convert them as a members. And you also, of course, you also can bring some of your known people who wanted to be the member. Bring them as a collective effort. Please ensure that is done. Right. The next one is club president or officer delegate must notify world headquarters in writing. Club coach was successful. Are you getting this point? That means after you finish that, earlier what is happening is you get this one what do you call club vision, and once your club is distinguished, automatically you will get the what do you call credit for that. But nowadays it is not that. Once you get that, your club become a distinguished or what president distinguished, and you have 20 members, everything. Club president, or if the club president assigns somebody, some other officer, maybe vice president education, vice president membership, to be that person to communicate with world headquarters, that person should ensure that you are communicating to the world headquarters that club coach is successful and club achieve its standards. That means you have a minimum 20 members and already achieved distinguished or president distinguished, whatever it is, in case the person wanted to have a district leadership credit. Otherwise, at least club coach credit, they can get it. Okay. So these are the main areas what I have done now. And if any questions, please let me know.
Yeah, 22
okay.
minutes
If
over.
the club coach is unsuccessful, yeah, okay. Current time is over. Huh?
22 minutes over.
22 minutes. Huh? All right. Okay. So have another 8 minutes in case if anybody has anything. And if the club
Can I
coach
ask
is
you,
unsuccessful,
sir?
the
I'm Krishna
appointment
Kumar.
can be
Can I ask some questions,
Yeah.
sir? One small question.
Yeah, please. Yeah, please go ahead.
As per your display, I noticed some reports to be submitted by the club coach to the higher levels. So
Correct.
whether these reports are going with the knowledge of that club president, because the club coach can submit any report to the headquarters. So whether it is right or not, whether it is gone correctly, so whether the president of the club is knowing that, is there any connection with the approval of club president is going?
Good.
For example,
Very good question.
I will clear the question. Just I was past president, we were having a club coach. They might have submitted some report after 3 months or 6 months. But as a president, I was not knowing that whether the report is good.
I tell you one thing. No, 1 minute. This report requirement, this is a new requirement now. Earlier, this requirement was not there. This year only they have introduced. This year only they introduced that minimum 6 months must be there, and they said these 3 reports are required. Okay. Now I'll tell you a little further. I'll go there. Normally, area directors, they need to visit the clubs in their area, and they have to submit the report 2 times in a year. When they prepare a report, they cannot prepare a report without attending the meeting, unless there's no meetings happening. Okay. Second one is when they are preparing the report, they have to consult, discuss with club EXCOM, predominantly club president and the VP education, to ensure whatever they are putting in the report is in line with the club standards and club's actual standing. It's not as if, for example, club is not having a regular meeting, they are not greeting the members. That means then area director has to report that the club meeting is not happening correctly, and area director cannot give a report. No, it is an excellent meeting happening. No, the area director's responsibility to give the correct report with the concurrence with the club ExCom. Predominantly, it is a president or VP education. And normally, when area directors reports goes there, the report goes, one copy goes to the club president, and one copy goes to the division director, and also to the district trio. Okay. I think this is a new requirement. They have put it there. Here also, I think when this also, it must be an online report they have to submit. That report, I assume, that also will go to the club president and area director, division director, and the trio. That's what my assumption, because it will give a proper transparency.
I didn't receive anything. That is why I just asked this question.
No.
So,
That's what I'm telling you. Earlier, it was not there. This is a new requirement.
okay.
This is a new
No,
requirement.
the old requirement, the club president
Yeah.
has to inform the
Yeah.
headquarters about the coach's development. But I was not knowing that it was to be done. So I was not done that.
Okay. No problem. But at least you have club achieved something that is good, right? Yeah. Any other questions?
Thank you.
Sorry to interrupt. There will be a question and answer session at the end of the second training.
Okay then.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you very
So-
much. And over to you, Ringu.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Thailand, K, for empowering us with the roles and responsibility of a club coach. Give him a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Let's move on to the second training session. Our second trainer is a passionate educator for past 28 years. Presently working as principal at a CBSC school named Brilliant Indian International School. Being in Toastmasters for past 12 years, she has taken up various leadership roles and won accolades. At present, District 116 Gavil's coordinator, Royal Toastmasters Club coach, and part of ICBF Counseling House for Students. She is a sports enthusiast too, having won accolades in athletics, state level Kho championship, and also for consecutive 5 years, Qatar Airways female champion in pin bowling tournament. Happy mother to 3 lovely kids in their 20s. Her mantra in life, live each moment with gratitude and smile. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm blessed to be connected with her since 31st October 2022. She is humble and kind human being. Her heart is always filled with gratitude, and she never misses to appreciate every little things in life. A successful woman who lives in the moment and celebrates life every day. She reminds me, life is not only be lived, it should be celebrated. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together to welcome our second trainer, distinguished Toastmaster Asha Shiju. Asha Shiju, the stage is yours.
Wow. I'm just humbled. I sent you, but the best part was the finale to my introduction, the way you did it in your style. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Rinku Saha. You know, everyone over here, I just saw everyone's here on the screen. We just heard from distinguished Toastmaster Thayalan as to what it is to be a club coach. I'm not going to use any PowerPoint because we all know the technical aspects from the slides that distinguished Toastmaster Thayalan has shared with all of us. And I hope you all are inspired to be a club coach. Are you inspired? Yes or no? Yes. Okay. So we are inspired to be a club coach. Now, what is there for you if you become a club coach? To begin with, the Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Sampath, he said that we all believe in the 4 core values of Toastmasters, right? And the 4 values are respect, integrity, service, and excellence. Now, club coach is something which is very close to my heart. I'm not here, I'm a living testimony, I can say, not to boast about myself, but to say that life is beautiful when I have served as a leader with no titles. Yes, District 116 tells, or Toastmasters International tells that, yes, I'm the president, yes, I'm the principal, or there are a lot of titles. But in life, what matters is your service leadership. And if you have respect for each other and you believe in that mantra of integrity, you can be the best service leader to an excellent level of your life. And that contentment and that satisfaction is what Club Coach is going to bring in your life. For me and for everyone who are here and have taken up this role, I can say they were the game changer. Do you love to be a game changer? Yes, we love to be a game changer. We love to inspire others. We love to encourage others. But let me tell you, as distinguished Toastmaster Tayalan said, it's not an easy journey. It's a journey of your self-discovery also. You learn a lot of lessons when you become a club coach. Now, I love the way, every time I listen to our District 116 Director, distinguished Toastmaster Rajesh, I always take a tagline. Last time when I attended his training, he said, leave a legacy. And he gave the, acronym, the legacy was given up and said like he had LEGACY, right? Today, he gave a tagline to all of us, be a consultant. That is exactly what Club Coach, that he has brought in. You see in Toastmasters International, you will never find the word consultant. But yes, you are the consultant. Now, how do you become a consultant? Is you are that particular person who is going to bring that positivity, as distinguished Toastmaster Tayalan said. Club coach, credit, points, get inside the club, be there for 6 months, get your credit and say tata bye-bye, doesn't serve your purpose. Somewhere you feel that you left them midway. You should ask your mini-me that did you do the right thing? Because we are service leaders. And what Tayalanji said is very true. There has been times, and even me in my 12 years of being in the Toastmasters, I have seen like we are coaches, we are mentors. How far do you live that journey? That matters in today's world. Because being a teacher, a chemistry teacher, growing up the leadership role was not an easy journey, but somewhere those little acts of inspiring others, encouraging others, being a support system for others helps you to grow even personally. Now, when I was a club coach or a club mentor, I learned a lot of lessons. And those lessons, I think everyone seated over here have used it in their professional life. And that is why today we are what we are. I still remember when I came in 2009 to Doha from Dubai, I never knew what was Toastmasters. It was distinguished Toastmaster Safir who coined that word, that what is Toastmaster? And then the journey started. I had mentors and I understood one beautiful lesson that I learned. And I use that when I'm a club coach or a club mentor or somebody who is there as a support. And that is to persuade and to inspire others. If you have to be persuasive in your style or inspire in your style, you have a way, right? You just can't do anything out of the box and say, hey, come on, I inspire you to do this. You need to be a role model. You need to see that you are there available. You'll not believe, for Royal Toastmasters Club, because of certain, some commitments that we have professionally, I'm not able to reach out to them every meeting, but whenever I get time, I just reach out to them. And one of the meetings that I attended, there was a Toastmaster Manjusha, and she was our table topic master. And I just saw the way she did the table topics. Now I can walk around and say that, hey, I'm in this Toastmasters for 12 years. I know everything. No, we are learners. We are learners each day, each moment. I learn from my students every day. You all learn from your subordinates, your team players, right? You learn from even the leaders on the top. And this Toastmaster was just fresh. I think she was just 2 months old. The way she conducted Toastmasters meeting in which she was a table topic master was amazing. I walked up to her after the meeting and I said, I just love the way you did the table topics. And I'm going to use this in the school for my teachers. So sometimes in our life, club coaches learn a lot from the team because we are a part of the team. And that word or that sentence that I brought in her life somewhere has inspired her. And today she's competing in all. And she met me last time at the Division E Awards night and she said, I'm just trying to finish my one speech so that I can do my inspirational speech and be there as a contestant. That is what you can do. You can weave the magic. All the numbers, all the roles and responsibilities, everything was presented so well by distinguished Toastmaster Dayalan. But what you need to do is bring that in your life, be that game changer and inspire others. One of you, have you taken up, anyone on the screen, taken up a role of a club coach? Okay, Navneet, that was the first hand that, yes, Navneet. Can you just share one lesson or something that has touched your life as a club coach?
The motivation we are providing to them, actually, it's not feel. So one time in a certain point, they feel the greatness of us, and you deserve that. The word comes from you deserve the coach. The word comes from the mouth after our motivation, after their achievements. That's bring the greatest satisfaction. It's apart from the credits. It's apart from the and it's a different experience. It's different experience to like a consultant. If you are opening the organization, you or some organization, you want to support as a consultant in the different angle. So what are the aspects we have to set the mind and how we can support them in all the angles? That kind of mindset we will learn in the club coach.
Yes, amazing, amazing. Give him a loud clap. So, distinguished Toastmaster Rajesh, we have taken your word again this time. Be a consultant. So, he has become a consultant who has enriched the lives of his team members by being a club coach. Anyone else? One more, if we can hear a testimony, a living testimony of being a club coach. Anyone? I saw it was it Toastmaster Sampath? You had raised your hand?
Yes, I'm.
Yeah,
Me and Unedited is a club coach for the same club. Actually, at one time the club was about to cancel the meeting. I strongly say no. We need to run the club because because of the FIFA, the less participation. At that time, I was do the role of grammarian and accountant, listener, all the roles. But somehow we manage, and it gave them the confidence. Now they are not canceling any meeting, and not only them, it's returned to me actually. Because of the club coach program, I got more confidence, and it's actually because of the club coaching personally, not only club, me also developed.
Very true, very true, very true. Because anybody has gone through the flyer that was created from our club growth director as to what is the benefit of a club coach? Anybody remembers those 3-4 bullet points? Anyone that, caught your eye? That is what Toastmaster Sampath and Toastmaster Navneet just shared. Earning credits and all fine for your DTM journey. But there was something else. There were 3 more bullet points over there. So Toastmaster Sampath just now said about problems, solving the problem. Like he said, there was some problem that came up during the FIFA time, but he had a mantra. He had a technique to keep everybody hooked on. So we learn to be a problem solver. We learn to be a consultant. We learn to improve and become better decision makers. That's what the flyer says of District 116, right? What is there for you if you are a club coach? DTM, yes, but you'll not believe DTM, okay, we earn the credit, but be there for the club. And be, as distinguished Toastmaster Tayalan said, that positivity plays a very important role. I've written down that point that I learned from the first trainer today. I've put that in cloud, positivity. If you don't have enthusiasm, if you don't have positivity, how are you going to create that life in that club that's dying? And we need to bring in members. We need to motivate. You cannot do that without the 2 points, right? So you need to add that flavor, and that flavor will come only if you are enthusiastic, only if you are positive, only if you accept everybody. Now, come on, everybody here on the screen is not created the same way. God has created each one of us with a different DNA, right? What I am cannot be what maybe Toastmaster Zenith is. But we can understand each other. No man is perfect on this world, in this world. It's those little imperfections that we will try to motivate and say, hey, come on, you can do it. Just go, bang on, and you will do it. We had a fresher, just a month. I think our program quality, Toastmaster Ravi Shankar's will agree. There was a young 1-month-old, I think the MC was. And she did an amazing job at the Division E Awards evening. And she called me, and, being at work, we all are busy. And we spent almost 2 hours over the phone. And I said, hey, don't be so nervous. You have your guidelines. You speak from your heart. The more you speak from your heart and believe in yourself, that's it. You have conquered your fear and you will be an amazing MC. And she did that. And she did that with that positive aura and that smile. Sometimes we all have goosebumps. Even today, after 12 years, if you tell me to give a speech, or if you tell me, hey, come on, Sabina just puts a gun and says, hello, Asha, you need to give an inspiring story and persuade everybody in District 116. I say, yes, Sabina, can you give me one day? And I say yes to you the next day morning. You have those goosebumps even today. Every day you will have that. But what you need to believe is, yes, I can do it. And if you are a club coach, you can change lives. And that is the best gift you get rather than those credits to reach your DTM. Credits will come and go, but what you can do in the life of others by touching them, by being that encouraging soul for them, by motivating them, by giving them a design. Hey, come on, like we see that somewhere we are losing our members. What can we do to retain these members? You can have something different. You can have a meeting differently themed. Everybody is there. Maybe everyone is coming from the work and we say, okay, 2 hours of rigid Toastmasters meeting may make them feel bored. They are there to see each other, smile, wave, have some fun. That's what Toastmasters International says. We learn the best in moments of fun. Bring that fun factor. Whenever I was, with the Bhavan's Toastmasters Club or the Royal Toastmasters Club or any club, even today, my mother club is ICC Eves. Sometimes I go there and say, hey, come on, it's been too much tough. You all have been, come on, let's do something different. And that's how we bring in that positivity, and some of the clubs flourish with members. And I tell them, hey, come on, you have so much of you. Can't you be just a mentor or a coach to some of the clubs that they are struggling to give that X factor? So as club coaches, you can bring in the X factor. And I have written over here that the biggest lesson that I have learned, or everyone here on the screen in their Toastmasters journey have learned, is what you become at the end of that process, at the end of that journey that you take up. Do you agree to that? I know I used to play Qatar Airways bowling, and I have seen Navneet. I think it's been many years now. And he used to come there to do he used to play for one of the teams of Qatar Airways. And today I find him, wow, flying high with Oryx Toastmasters. I can see Toastmaster Prasad Irni, again a Qatar Airways, and look at them, the way Oryx communicators have gone. You're flying high like Qatar Airways. Why? Because there were some people, there were some members who brought in that mantra. Everyone seated here today on a Saturday night when we are getting ready for a week ahead is here to learn something from each other. Whoever is seated here, the 30 of us, let's sprinkle that magic and share this testimony that you have learned from each one of us. Whether it's Toastmaster Navneet, Toastmaster Sampath, the way Toastmaster Rinku, did her job as an MC, Toastmaster, Distinguished Toastmaster Tayalan, Distinguished Toastmaster Rajesh, whoever came onto the screen, they said, they spoke something, but they made a sense. They gave us that spirit that we can do it. So I would like to tell you all that, yes, we all love to get credits, but the real Toastmaster is the one who believes in rice. The more you respect each other with integrity, you become the best service leader in an excellent manner, serving the society with excellence. Toastmaster Sanjeev, am I on time? Oh, wow, the green light is just coming. So I would like to end my
Very much.
living testimony. Yeah, very good. Thank you. He called me up and said when I what's the timing needed? So anyone over here who feels that they have done some magic in someone's life, I have Toastmaster Zenith. I think you charted the North Star Toastmasters. If you can share something with us.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
So before I go ahead talking about North Star, I can see like a close lady's light Rinku's Toastmaster, Rinku Saha, and you. Do you remember you were our inspiration, especially our distinguished Toastmaster Dayalan sir. Dayalan sir came to Noble International School once with Shushmita Patnaik, and the inspiration was carried over. It was the first time. So when they said about Toastmasters, I was thinking like, okay, we are going to have a class where they're going to teach us how we are going to toast. It was that in the mind. Then after listening from Dayalan sir and Shushmita ma'am, we came to know exactly what is Toastmasters. And she invited, and first we visited ICC where I saw a beautiful lady, that's you. You inspired a lot and we had a good get together. And on that day, I remember I promised that in future, we will charter a club and we will bring members. And the way on, I really have to remember our distinguished director, DTM Rajesh. Without his support, we wouldn't have started North Star. It's really amazing. With him, with our Neshi Kumar and with Nuruddin, we started North Star. And after starting North Star, it was just a first club open to the community in Alcor, because we did have Toastmasters Club, but it was just limited to the community people. So thank you, Didi, for your support. And there our journey carried, and I was the founder president and really training, and it was a learning also. And we had a good rapport with our Toastmaster Rinku Saha. We were gelled very good, and recently came in touch with Toastmaster Shri Devi. It was really a wonderful journey. So Toastmaster is not only limited to public speaking and leadership skills. We are gelled, bond, just like a family, and still it's ongoing with all your support. Thank you, and over to you.
Wow, wow. See, every Toastmaster who is here on the screen has something to share, That is what is all about Toastmastering. You connect the dots. And at the end, you find a beautiful picture that you have painted, not only in your life, but in the lives of others, right? When we were small, we just used to give, we teachers love to give the dots. And we'll tell the kids, come on, connect the dots. And you're in KG1 and you're connecting. And then the teacher is encouraging you, hey, come on, Baba, you do it. You're going to get a beautiful flower coming out. Ma'am, what's going to come? Yeah, you connect. So the more you connect, you paint beautiful pictures. So just keep painting your beautiful pictures, enrich each other's life. And I have written over here, a last line over here. Don't miss out the connect in your life. Don't miss out the substance that you need to cherish in others. Don't miss out the purpose of your life. A great coach is not only a person who inspires, but a person who changes the life of others. So be that service leader with humility and gratitude, and you will spread happiness in the lives of others. Over to you, Toastmaster Rinku.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Ashashiju. What an impactful session. Now, let's move on to our question and answer round. Ladies and gentlemen, you can ask question directly to both the trainers. You just mention your name and whom would you like to get the answer from. You can go ahead, or you can chat to me privately. It's up to you. I think we have Ramani Ramamurthy. Sorry if I pronounce your name incorrectly. My apologies. Please go ahead, sir.
Yeah, good evening. This to DTM Dayalan. In opening, you suggested the criteria for appointing club coach, and there you mentioned about the officers of the club to be coached. What is that coaching? Is it the regular cart or something, or no, coach has to do something?
No, I think in your base camp, in the pathways base camp, I think there is one thing called club coach program, training program module. There's a module called club coach module. And say, for example, if you are a president of a club or VP education of a club, you can go to base camp and go through that module. So that means, even I have not gone through myself onto that, but that module will tell you what is the role of a club coach and why club coach is required and what all club coach and ExCom can together bring in to the best of the club. So that is the module you need to go through that, because why it is important is in the latest club coach appointment agreement, it is clearly mentioned there that sheet has to be ticked that club officer as well as the club coach is going through that module. If you are not ticking that, that appointment is not valid, and even district cannot forward that appointment to the world headquarters. So it is not necessary. I don't think it is necessary for all the club officers to go through that module, but at least a president or an officer assigned by the president. That can be VP education or VP membership, whoever it is. See, I am always talking about president, VP education, VP membership, because these three are very, very critical position for any success of the club. And when it comes for the club coach and distinguished club program, our educational award is the must. For that, VP education has to come in play, and your membership award DCP points are must, and you have to have minimum number of members. For that also, VP membership is a critical position. No, so that is the reason I am telling these three. But if you all the members can, all the ExCom can go through that also, it is an added advantage for you as a club. They also will understand how to get the best out of a coach. See, the situation is, it is like a marriage. You are a club ExCom members, other side you have a coach. That also you have an opportunity to have two coaches. No, the marriage between the club members and the club coaches, you need to work together in unison to get the best. And here I would say, no personal egos, personal things, because we in Toastmasters, we cannot carry our egos. We may be, say, for example, a person is a CEO of a company, but when it comes to Toastmasters, he has to keep that CEO out. Come here as a member, as a leader. Okay, only then we can gel with the people and get the best. Hope I answered your question, Ramni.
Thank you very much. It's clear. Thank you very much. And both the sessions were very good. I thoroughly learned many things today, this night. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Toastmaster Tina doesn't have a question, but she has a suggestion that if there can be mentoring, may I suggest the team to conduct mentorship training as well. Was I heard? Hi. Tina, Toastmaster Tina.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, please go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. Toastmaster Tina has a suggestion that if we can conduct a mentorship training the way we are doing for club coach, is it possible? Program Quality Director Ravi Shankar, do you have any say on it? That mentorship training for the mentors of our club?
You mean the club, new club mentor sponsor, you mean, or individual member mentors?
Tina, you meant the club mentors program or the individual? Could you please clarify?
Thank you. Right, thank you, Rinku, for reading out my suggestions. And then excuse my background noise. I'm at home on Saturday evening. Yeah, so my suggestion is that it was a very insightful training session today. Truly appreciate DTM Thailand and DTM Asha. And I feel inspired. And to be a club coach, just behind my head, we need to have the mentorship ability or capability, if you will, to be able to coach as well, because coaching is not only you bring up the club as well, you want to provide the leadership, the mentorship, the positivity, the problem solving skill. So in terms of what I see is that the mentorship, how to bring a strong mentorship to the members, to lead as a mentor to the members, generally, whether in the club or to the members individually. Thank you.
Rinku, you want me to answer?
Yes, please. Ravi, you can.
I understand from you talking about the existing club, individual members mentoring. This is basically
Yes, I could
one of
be
the
so.
quality. Yeah, this is one of the good quality aspect a quality club normally has in practice. For example, you have some members in your club. Each member, we assign a mentor within the club or outside the club. Not necessarily they should be within the club. It can be inter-club as well. And this mentor-mentee relationship matters a lot in the growth of both of them. It's not only talking about their project, they talk beyond that. In that, they get a lot of confidence and they come ready to come present the project and share their viewpoints. In that, they build up a confidence for themselves. For example, if you have a club, in that club, if you are able to display to your members, the newly inducted members or the existing members, if you are able to identify a mentor for them and place them in a matrix for them, that communication belt will help you in getting the club overall picture, because the club members has to help each other. Otherwise, the club doesn't function. The club mission is supporting each other. The member mentoring max is one of the best good clubs do have it. Okay.
Thank you so much. And Rinku, if I may add on that, Dityama Ravishankar, yes, we currently do have an issue, and then we have a few core members of the clubs that we really want to revive the club, but we can see that members are not motivated. They don't care essentially to be even in the Toastmasters. They joined before, but then it was like for a little bit longer than anticipated. And I went on to continue and complete my level 5, going to do my second pathway. But how do we bring up the members that was once inspired to be a Toastmaster and now they don't have that fire?
I think I'll take up this question now. Okay. Or Didi, you can take it. Didi, you take it.
No, please go ahead. Please go ahead. Please go ahead.
Okay. Two things. Tina, first, for your first question, what Ravi Shankar has answered, one thing I have to tell you, there is an education module on mentoring, right? It is better you can ask one of the senior members, Toastmasters, to come and do that education module on mentoring, so that mentor-mentee understands what is each of their roles. No, that is very, very important, because as our PQD Ravi Shankar mentioned, the relationship between mentor and mentee is very, very important. Okay, for that, both the parties should know what is their roles and what is that they expect from other person. So that you can do one education module for your club. That is number one. Number two, leaving. Some people, they were earlier inspired, earlier doing it, and now they are not coming in. There are multiple reasons. What I would suggest is, as a club ExCom, you people need to sit and work on in each member why this member is not coming, right? So, for example, now if you are that member is already a member of 3-4 clubs, they are having a work, they are having a family. On top of that, only this Toastmaster comes. Sometimes they may find it difficult to really come attend all the clubs. To be very honest, I am a member of 5 clubs. Believe me, I am not attending all the 5 clubs meetings regularly. Then finally, I will be jobless. So it is only we can do some kind of justice. For that, you need to understand from them. If somebody is really, really hard to come, better you can leave them aside and try to bring in new members. That's what always I mention, bring in new members rather than working on dual and multiple members. Okay, that is number one. Number two, some people, they stay away from club because they are not happy with the club because of your quality meetings. They come for a meeting for 2 hours. Your meeting is supposed to start at 7 o'clock, but somebody has to come in. Everybody's waiting for, maybe for one person, they are waiting for 15-20 minutes. Why people have to wait? Meeting should start on time, end on time. That is one of the first criteria of a club quality meeting. And all the members has to come. No? You need to have a variation of programs to ensure that people have some enthusiasm to attend the meeting. That is very, very important. So you, as an agenda, you need to work on that and have a quality meeting, and the rest, everything will fall in place. More than that, club ExCom need to understand if somebody is not coming to the meeting, the next day, at least president VP education or VP membership, you need to give a call to that particular person to understand why that person is not there. Believe me, 2 times you do that, 3rd time that person will not miss it, because they will feel important. They will feel somebody is caring for me in the club. That will make wonders. Thank you.
Thank you so much, DTM Thailand. We will definitely work on that. And in fact, one of the ExCom is here in the meeting today. We will take this away and try to implement, and we'll keep the team posted. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tina. Anybody has any more questions? We still have 5 more minutes. Anyone? No? Wow. The trainers have given insightful, all the information actually. So they don't have any more questions. Nobody? It's the best time, ladies and gentlemen, aspiring club coaches. This is the right time to ask and to clarify all your concern to the right people over here on the virtual screen. Nobody?
Ringu,
Yeah.
Ringu, if any question comes, well and good. Otherwise, I want to add 1 or 2 things until
Yeah.
somebody asks a question.
Yes,
I
sure.
can
Go
talk,
ahead,
but
please.
people can ask a question. See, now
Go
I
ahead.
am in Toastmasters for several years now. Okay, I have seen great coaches, great mentors, great coaches. When I say great coaches, they take that coaching assignment and they ensure they live with that and do justice for that. Okay, and I have seen people, they not only work for that particular year to become a distinguished club or something. After that also they work on that to ensure their job, what they have done is continuing and they are getting that success again and again. Recent example, I will tell you, our Toastmaster Sahitya and Gopi, right? They've both from Aurora Toastmasters. They were appointed as a club coach for Unedited Toastmasters Club. They started working with the club. Every meeting they used to attend the meetings, and they bring in different role players to give a variety for the club and ensure that everything goes very well. And their term was over. After that, they had a great meeting in a nice restaurant, and they recognized people, motivated everybody. That means their term is ending. They were giving some award to the people. That motivation was there. And after their term over, still they work on the club. Still they work on the club, right? So for them, it is not that one-time assignment for whatever reason. And I tell you one thing: those 2 ladies, as far as I know, they didn't come club coach for the sake of credit, because they wanted to feel happy. They wanted to enjoy that. They did it, right? So like that, I have so many good examples. And if you had to ask for some lousy coaches, that also have a list of people, right? So they come there, and after that they bring some members, make the club distinguished, and after that they don't renew the membership in the next term. That is pathetic, actually, pathetic, right?
I
So
can
that
mention
means at
2
least they
other
have to
good.
have some kind of integrity between themselves, no? Yes, who is that?
No, I can mention 2 good coaches.
Yeah.
One
Please
is
go, please, Sajeev.
yeah, last year 2 of them came to Doha Malayalam Toastmasters Club. One is Pavitra Philip, and the other one is our own Nish Kumar. You ask any of the members of Doha Malayalam Toastmasters Club, the work they have done to our club, we miss them actually. We miss Nish Kumar dearly. They were best role examples for the coach.
Great,
Okay.
great. Happy to
For me, I was a club coach in 2015 in Doha Malayalam Toastmasters Club, and the journey continues with them more than any other club now.
Okay. We have less than 1 minute. We have
Yeah,
still
it's
1
okay.
minute, and I would like to ask one question. I forgot. Anybody, DTM Ashashiju or DTM Thailand, is there any expiry date? Or because to become a DTM, you got to complete 2 parts plus club sponsor or a youth leadership program and club coaches credit. So if you earn this credit, do you have to utilize by certain time? Is there any deadline or something like that? Maybe I'm not
No,
done with my two
No.
parts.
There's no deadline for no deadline to complete that. See, the sad part, I tell you, all these, as you progress your journey in Toastmasters, one by one, you can add it and keep it in your kitty. Yes, this is my requirement to become a DTM. But one thing I tell you, I never joined Toastmasters to become a DTM or district director. I joined Toastmasters to my self-development. Okay. When I was developing myself, some people, some of my seniors, my mentors found, okay, this guy has this kind of quality, why not mold him? Why not? That is how I have come up. Okay. So our objective should not be becoming a DTM, should not be our objective. Okay. That we can have it. But after getting the DTM where we stand and speak, that should reflect. Okay.
Yeah,
So
very
not
true.
that I
Very true.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely.
Can I add one thing here, Rinku?
Yes, please.
Yeah. As our PDD Dayalan told that when he was continuing his journey, many people identified that he has something in him and people pushed him towards it. As I was continuing and everybody identified that he has nothing in him, so I need to find my own way.
Rajesh,
Even I did not join Toastmasters to become district director or a DTM, but I joined to have a cup of coffee in a 5-star hotel. That was sure.
That's very humble.
Rajesh,
member experience is something what Toastmasters speaks about. So 30 people in this room had 30 different experiences. And that is what goes called as Toastmasters program. Giving that member experience to that every individual what he deserves. And if you are able to facilitate that member experience to every individual, that makes Toastmasters program great. Like Dayalan, as people pushed him, people understood that Dayalan has this quality, and people understood that Rajesh have no quality at all. Then Rajesh find himself to do something. So this is what is called as member experience. To do something for himself itself, there should be an opportunity. There should be people who are ready to accept, and that gives that opportunity, giving that member experience. The club coaches have all these things.
Okay, thank you, Rajesh. And I wanted to add here one thing. Rinku, please give me 1 minute.
No problem.
Rajesh is very humble enough to say that he didn't have anything. He has to, that is not. All of you know that he is my darling. Why he is my darling? Because when I was the club growth director, he was a division director and he came up with 6 or 7 new clubs in one division. Right? As a club growth director, that was the time even our North Star was started during that period only. No? So Neshi Kumar and Rajesh were joining hand and Nuruddin. These 3 guys used to go there to Alcor and do the thing. So that time I found he has a real but see now sometime we need to bet on the right horses. I found Rajesh VC was the right horse for CGD to bet on him. I bet on him. We worked so closely and rest is history. And that contribution was a great contribution made District 116 to become the world #1 in the very first year. So Rajesh, you have what it takes. We all acknowledge that. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Let's move on to the last segment. It's not a segment, is to contact the vote of thanks. To do it, the person is its current district club go director, district administration manager 2021-2022. Hold on. It's not her introduction, it's a story. Let me put my words to introduce her. A selfless and successful leader who is always ready to help others. I admire the way she always makes an effort to inspire and empower everyone around her. She made me realize that the more I do is less. And I'm very fortunate to work with her very closely. And she is none other than our current district director who has won many accolades, but that doesn't stop her to serve the Toastmasters fraternity. She is none other than distinguished Toastmaster Sabina MK. Sabina, the virtual stage is yours.
Thank you, Ringu. Such nice words I didn't expect. Respected District Director, DT Distinguished Toastmaster Rajesh VC, Program Quality Director Toastmaster Ravi Shankar, World #1 District Director, our darling Distinguished Toastmaster Thailand Kailapalli, dear Distinguished Toastmaster Asha Shiju, aspiring club coaches, vibrant audience, members of District 116. Warm good evening, everyone. I cannot thank you enough to be here to attend this club coach training conducted by District 116. Hope all of you have learned a lot and will implement what you have learned today onwards and add value to your Toastmasters journey and others' journey to better support our members and to attract more non-Toastmasters. Sincere thanks to each one of you from the bottom of my heart. I wanted to take the time to thank our exuberant trainers of this evening, our own darling Distinguished Toastmaster Thayalan for educating us with the roles and responsibilities of club coaches, District Gavels Club Coordinator, my mentor, a very beautiful, nice person, Distinguished Toastmaster Asha Shiju, for enlightening us about the benefits of Toastmasters and conveying that message of connecting dots to make a beautiful, better picture. Thank you so much. Fantabulous trainers. We will never forget this training this evening. The value you have added in our Toastmasters journey, in our personal life also. Your efforts, time, and contributions are much appreciated. And I'm sure we will see the results soon. My deepest thanks to District Director, Program Rajesh VC, and Program Quality Director, Toastmaster Ravi Shankar, who helped us, stepped in, preparing the agenda in the last moment when we were in the airport, Kuala Lumpur. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ravi Shankar. Now, role players. I really appreciate the support of all role players. First of all, thank you so much, District IT Manager, Toastmaster Sambath, for setting the Zoom platform for all of us and for setting the ground rules and warmly welcoming everyone. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sambath, and our Master of Ceremony, Distinguished Toastmaster Ringu Saha, for presenting your warm hospitality, that calm, smooth way of anchoring the program, managing the entire training event, and for your services behind the screen as the district retention chair. And I know more than anyone how much you are contributing every time, reminding me. And with all of your help, we have already appointed 4 club coaches and 2 more coming. And our timer, Toastmaster Sajeev Nair. And for managing the time, thank you so much, Toastmaster Sajeev, and also for that insight, sharing your personal experience, how a best club coach behave in a club to lift the momentum. And of course, to Toastmaster Ashokan, I think he is still in vacation. DTM Mani Roy, who are working behind the screen to follow up, oversee the club coach, the entire club coach appointment program. Thank you everyone for making this evening a fruitful one to have more results soon. And let's all keep our word, action towards our district mission. Let's work together to make our districts as the world #1 district once again. With all of your permission, Didi, with your permission, I adjourn this district training session. With this, we declare this training session for the district club coaches adjourned.
Thank you
Now
so
the-
much, Sasha ma'am. Thank you, Taran. Thank you so much.
On time.